This is Đồng Nai Radio and Television Station. Welcome to the news today. Đồng Nai Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism says that in recent times, the association work to develop culture and tourism has always been focused. To date, in the province, there are 68 projects that have been ranked at the national and provincial levels, and about 1,500 relics are commonly inventoried. There are many types of relics in the area, such as history, revolution, art, architecture, archaeology, landscapes. The province takes care of the restoration and embellishment of the monuments. From 2018 up to now, there has been 8 projects restored and renovated with a cost of 142 billion VND. With the above advantages, to promote the value of projects associated with the tourism development. In recent years, the Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism has coordinated with the Ho Chi Minh Department of Tourism and the Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Department of Tourism, survey and build tourist routes associated with the historical projects such as Special National Project Cutting National Park, Suối Mơ Tourist Area, Trọng Đức Coast Tourist Site, Bổ Long National Scenic Spot, Trấn Biên Temple of Literature National Scenic Spot, Ông Pagoda National Relics Dân Tiên Tourist Area, the Relics Route in Đồng Nai Nature and Cultural Reserves, the National Scenic Spot of Chư Trang Mountain. These places are tourist routes associated with relics that attract tourists to visit. Right spot turnover in 9 months reached 3.66 billion USD, up to 40.4% over the same period in 2022. This number has exceeded the highest rise in spot value achieved in 2011, 3.65 billion USD. It is worth noting that to achieve an export value of 3.66 billion USD, the volume of rice exported was only 6.6 million tons, while in 2011, to achieve 3.65 billion USD, 7.1 million tons were needed. Rice exports had achieved high value because the average rice export price in the beginning of the year has always been high, reaching 553 USD per ton, up 14% over the same period last year. There was even a time when the price of Vietnamese rice exports reached nearly 650 USD per ton. Credit growth in Vietnam suddenly recovered quite strongly in the second half of September this year, from 5.91% on September 21st, and after just over a week, on September 29th, it increased to 6.92%. According to economics experts, this increase is still significantly lower than the same periods in the previous years, but this shows that banks are trying to find a way to push credit capital in the last month of the year. The recent months, many banks have lower interest rates. This is not considered a crucial issue, but it is also a motivation for businesses to borrow capital to expand production and business. Credit growth by the end of September 2023 has only gone nearly halfway for the whole year compared to the banking industry credit growth target set for the year of 14%. Banks expect the combination of monetary policy and fiscal policy to support economic growth in the last months of the year, thereby positively affecting credit demand. A senior White House official says that the U.S. is negotiating military support for Israel after a sudden attack from Palestinian militant group Hamas. The official said Washington could make an announcement as early as today, but noted that the situation in the U.S. Congress, where the House of Representatives is lacking a leader, will complicate matters. The official added that the main problem is the lack of a speaker position, and it's a special situation that will have to be resolved. President Joe Biden earlier in the day offered strong support for Israel, along with an announcement of architecture's assistance support to Tel Aviv's military. Meanwhile, Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin reaffirmed Americans' commitment, saying that in the coming days, the Department of Defense will work to ensure that Israel has what it needs. The Danish Refugee Council (DRC), a non-governmental refugee aid organization that is clearing mines in 8 countries, had criticized the North Atlantic Treaty Organization (NATO) for its use of the cluster bombs. At the 69th annual session of the NATO Parliamentary Assemblies in Copenhagen, the RC Secretary General Charlotte Sentes emphasized the U.S. supply of cluster bombs to Ukraine is reprehensible and cannot be justified in any way. Ms. Sentes affirms that criticizing NATO was to send a clear message to the defense minister and politicians attending the event. This is the end of our news today. Thanks for watching. Have a good time. Goodbye.